Hey there, YouTube! So suffice it to say, I didn't expect as many people to watch my last video as did, or to receive as many comments as I did. I mean, I know Brexit was a trending topic, but considering how many other people were talking about it, I fully expected to be lost in the noise. So imagine my shock when I check my phone 24 hours later and realize I have almost 100 views. What the hell? Before I changed the video setting to unlisted, I was at 384 views, which I know in the grand scheme of the internet is a drop in the ocean. It's literally nothing. But 384 views is actually pretty fucking daunting when you haven't had 384 views on all your other videos combined, let alone on one video. And then it also hit me. Oh shit. I've made people on the internet angry. Which sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but if you actually know anything about me, like that's my worst nightmare. I hate upsetting people. So an interesting thing happened. Instead of being happy or excited, I became really anxious and really stressed out. Which is why I chose to unlist the video. Which is weird, right? Because surely the whole point of spouting your opinions online is you're hoping to get an audience and you're hoping to go viral. People have built entire careers out of this shit, so why the sudden anxiety attack? I was actually in Amsterdam the weekend before when everything started blowing up, and I walked into a bookstore and I found this book. And it was like a sign. I thought, yep, that sounds like me. I give way too many fucks and I need to learn how to stop giving less. Please fix me. If you've read the book, you'll know that Manson doesn't actually advocate not giving a fuck. This is literally impossible unless you're a robot, but rather to be selective about what you care about. What do you value, essentially? So now, back to my anxiety and why I was getting so anxious at the number of views that was steadily getting higher and higher, and the number of comments, all of which were positive, obviously. Manson argues, and I would agree with him, that when you fix one problem, you inevitably create another. I found a trending topic that I cared about and had a strong opinion on, and I thought, yeah, this will get some traction. I didn't expect it to get nearly as much traction as it did. But I did achieve what I'd set out to do. I got some fucking traction. But in trying to fix the problem of gaining traction, I'd created a new problem. Actually being exposed, with all that brings, really way sooner than I was ready to be. So how is this related to anxiety? Only that this year, for a whole boatload of reasons, I've been struggling a lot with anxiety. Just a lot of stuff, both in my personal life and professional life. And what I've learned, and what this book has really clarified for me, is that there is only one thing you can control in life, and that is what you choose to do about it. Because even then, if you have ever experienced the kind of stress and anxiety I'm talking about, you don't even have control over your own body. The heart palpitations, the cold sweat, the feeling like you're about to puke. It's a physiological reaction, fight or flight. It's your lizard brain hijacking your body, telling you that you are in danger and you need to get the hell out of there. And you have no control over that whatsoever. Maybe with a little breathing exercises. I've heard meditation is good for you, but I'm never sure I'm doing it right. Anyway, my point is you can only control your actions. You can't even really control your body at all times, but you can control what you do about it. And only you can decide what problem you're willing to put up with. Because remember, by fixing one problem, you inevitably encounter a different one. Look, sometimes in life, you really are in a tough bind and there are no good options. But for the most part in life, there are usually alternative solutions. Hate your job? What is your new problem if you resign? Potentially being unemployed and having to look for a new job. Both are genuinely problems. So how much do you hate your job? Can you do it every day for another month? Another 2? How about 6? How about a year? How about indefinitely? Acknowledge your limits and acknowledge how long you're actually able to last in a stressful situation for. And be honest with yourself about which problem you'd rather have. Sometimes the stress and anxiety is worth it, either because your goal or the reason you're doing this is way more important. But that's where the question of values comes in. Right now, because this year has been kind of tough for me and I've spent a good chunk of it waking up feeling like I'm about to die of a heart attack, I actually really value my sanity and my peace of mind. So unlisting a video that could potentially get me a lot more exposure way faster but was giving me heart palpitations, in the past I would have endured it to prove that I was strong. Now just think about that. I needed to prove I was strong. Prove to whom? Strangers on the internet? For what? What do I actually gain from it in terms of what I personally value? My well-being, my happiness, my relationship with people I care about? It's actually worth nothing. So no brainer, it's gone, goodbye. Maybe I'll change my mind later when I'm feeling a little less delicate about stuff. For now, this is the right thing and I've felt much happier since it's been unlisted. So how about you? What coping mechanisms do you have to deal with everyday stress and anxiety? Have you read the book? Do you like it? Post your thoughts in the comments below. See ya.